Now let's hear from Venerable Dhammika regarding how morality, practicing morality, can lead to our inner peace. Venerable?
Dear Venerable Ashin and dear my colleague panelists and dear Dharma friends, today we are here to celebrate Vesak. Just we celebrate by performing rituals and singing songs. Of course, just following the Buddha's noble path, especially focusing on loving kindness or metta or compassion or karuna. I would like to give a few words on morality. How morality helps us to cultivate peace within ourselves. At the same time, how morality help other people to make them happy within themselves. Morality means sila. That's the word of the Buddha, sila, in Pali word. Sila means, of course, is discipline. Someone is disciplined with verbal and physical actions. That means sila. I remember one of discourses which uttered by the Buddha 2560 years ago in India, which comes in Mahamoggallana Sutta. The Buddha said, if someone is willing to follow the teachings of the Buddha, who has to be virtuous person at the very beginning of his life. That means everybody has to follow the Buddha's teachings, in which moral code of sila we introduce as morality. Simply, the Buddha asked ordained monks to follow 227 rules or codes, in which we call as Vinaya performance in the Buddha's noble teachings. At the same time, as lay people, you are supposed to follow 5 precepts daily, namely, simply not to kill, not to steal, not to follow sensual or sexual misbehavior, not to lie, not to not to take intoxicating drugs and drinks. Those are the 5 precepts which are supposed to follow daily. If you are going to follow these 5 precepts daily, being honest within yourself, definitely you may have lots of peace within yourself. The Buddha asks us, just be mindful all the time. That means sati. Sati means mindful. All the time you have to be mindful. Gate, when you walk. Tite, when you stand. Nisine, gate, when you walk. Tite, when you stand. Nisine, when you sit. And sutte, even when you lie down. Of course, when you talk, when you speak about something, also when you wake up, all the time you have to be mindful. What does it mean? That means who I am, what I'm supposed to do, what would be the result of my own action. These are the kind of things just you have to be mindful with. You know, being a human is so rare. It's so rare being a human. By thinking this way, we have to protect ourselves by doing good things. Also by expressing good thoughts through our mouth. All the time we have to be mindful. For example, being a monk, I have to be mindful with my own action. What kind of things I'm supposed to do before expressing my thoughts through my mouth. I have to think about that, not only for once but also for twice even, what would be the result of my own action. That means living at the present moment. That means I am going to cultivate lots of good thoughts in my mind. That means love, compassion, dignity, clarity, sympathetic joy, equanimity, etc. I feel I'm so happy. I feel I have done lots of good things towards this fellow society. I have done lots of good things within myself, towards myself. By thinking this way, I am cultivating my inner peace. So that's why the Buddha asked, if someone comes to the Buddha's teachings at the very beginning, who has to follow sila, that means morality. For example, when you are going to observe the first precept of not to kill, simply that means you are going to respect each of one, everybody. You are going to respect each other. Even today, all over the world, people are asking human rights. Respect each other, of course. If you are needed, of course, if you are needed, respect, just you have to respect. And then, by doing this way, of course, you can gain lots of respect. Therefore, when you respect, not only for human beings, but also for all living beings, of course, and then we feel, I am following the Buddha's noble teachings. That means I feel inner peace within myself. At the same time, we have to respect others' belongings, not to steal which is not belongs to you. Of course, everybody is working harder today. They love themselves. So why we are going to disturb others' people? Also, we are going to steal others' belongings. Therefore, we are not supposed to even to touch, even in secret to steal. At the same time, for third one is not to follow sensual misbehavior. Of course, we need today. We have to respect others' lives, family lives. By following this precept, of course, I feel I'm a virtuous person. At the same time, I'm contributing kind of good things towards this society. I'm not going to disturb others' family background or family lives. At the same time, the fourth one is not to lie, including harsh word, gossip, and slanderous word, of course. People used to say, please leave me alone. Don't hurt me, myself. I love myself. Everybody is asking for mental happiness. Why we are going to disturb others by using harsh or gossip? So that's why not to lie, including harsh words and slanderous. Finally, not to take intoxicating drugs and drugs and drinks. Of course, today it's a growing problem all over the world. People are going to use lots of drugs and things, and then they are losing their very valuable human life. As I explained before at the beginning, Kicho Manusa Patilabo, according to Buddha's noble teachings, being a human or having a human life is so rare. We have to protect this life. We have to use this life for a good cause. Therefore, we are not supposed to take intoxicating drugs and drinks. By following morality, we feel lots of peace within ourselves. At the same time, we can encourage other people to cultivate good thoughts within themselves. Finally, I would say, if you can light a lamp for someone, definitely it will also bright your path. Thank you very much.